We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60, 20, check, pin. Set, go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 6.
Blaster, 6. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Logan Cook.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That's taken at about the 14. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
At the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well,
we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On the RPO, that one is complete. Down to the 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Jaguars nothing. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set, field, blue, 32. Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Mike Breeze getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And He's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Hey, report.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He is good. Makes the score, Ravens 14, Jaguars nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Set 43 rails. 33. Yep, striker. 3-3. Slice 97.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Ready. 6. Mega. Ready. 60. Set.
Young. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Got it. Needle blue. Set. Black Ultra. 45. White. Ready.
On play action. Young. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Second down. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Mike Green, what a start for him. A second sack now here in this opening quarter of play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Claws red. Ready, ready. 50, green. Set.
To throw is Young. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 59 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
To throw, Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
On the ready.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set.
Shooting. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Okay, right.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Set, ready. 45, white. Hey.
Johnson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Down. 10 black, 10 cycle.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. A tight end in motion now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
To throw is Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Real quick, ready? Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hunt. Black. Set.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
60 red. Clock, 10. Shovel, 38.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Blues. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
That's
of
his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Watch out now. 52. Ready?
Now, faking the give. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll take this one in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's second and 2. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson on third and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson up top again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 40.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Again, it's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jaguars.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the air one more time with Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll run it on the inside handoff, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Third, they need 8. Now, Jackson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
is set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Blaster, stick. Let's go now. Red, 38. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. The pass taken in by Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Ready. Black Ultra. Blue 32. Cut.
On 1st down is Young. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Want to quit, ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. This time they stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25. Yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Third quarter begins with a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Jackson now. Open man is beaten. He's got him. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 11.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That is hot, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, set.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Down. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Got it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Black 40.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Ravens 32. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Caleb Radsaw in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Ravens 39. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set punt. Yellow, 43. Hut.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Red, black. 95. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. 45. 1. Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. They'll send a tight end in motion. Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's first and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 9. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
42. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On first down is Young. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Drill, 10 black. Set, touch.
Up the middle, here is Tinton. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Kyle Hamilton. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready,
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
6-yard line.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Jaguars.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was brought down by Caleb Ramshaw. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into traffic, but taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
28-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7.
Shot, 7, set, hut. Red, 38, spike, 60. Set.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Got it?
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now the return. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Now Jackson on the move. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Ready. Black, 22 needle. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Chipman. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60, black shot.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here comes 2nd down.
Set. Black ultra. 10 black. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
He was defended by
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball.
Ready
And
up.
this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Set. Cut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Warren. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Blaster, 6. 52 blue, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Pick by Malachi starts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So